So, agenda for today, I would like to talk about two important things. Number one is campaign performance daily email body alert via AdWords script. Something I worked on yesterday, and if you guys remember, I think last week we talked about getting campaign performance states in email. I have shown you guys on how Joel had set that up. So I actually finally got some time yesterday and looked into how Joel's actually set that up. So it was actually via AdWords script he has deployed in an account. I mean, in our in-house account, he deployed a script, and using that, these states were coming daily to me, Joel, and Jordan. In fact, I then search on Google little bit if there are full instructions in the script available or not. Luckily, I found a very interesting script uh, which actually does the similar job but in a little bit different way. Instead of having a complete campaign performance campaign and then cost numbers in a straightforward uh, you know sentence way, the script which I found, I tweaked it a little bit and ended up building up, really a table format campaign performance number, something like this. So each day when you set up this script, you tend to get an email with couple of details in the form of table. So I tested this script in Western Motorsports account. So 4 hours ago, so 9 a.m. PST is what the script execution time I have set up. And this script actually sent me email at 9 a.m. PST. So basically, it has shown me in a quick table with the column campaign clicks, impressions, conversion cost, cost per conversions, and total conversion value, and a clear-cut campaign list, their numbers, and at the end you can see total. So I have introduced all the date range here that we actually need in order to keep an account's performance monitored. So it starts with yesterday's data. Second one is, if you guys use your email inbox in this way, easier way, you can actually see multiple emails for the same subject in just one trailing window. So yesterday, starting with yesterday, then it gives you this week's numbers, then last 7 days, this month, last 30 days, and finally last month. So this one is real quick. Now it's ready to execute. Complete instruction have been explained here in this document as well as this internal Basecamp thread. All you have to do is just copy this script and paste it into your script window and then update this yellow highlighted stuff. It's nothing but this Western Motorsports. You need to add your client's name so that you can recognize the email with the proper subject as well as proper heading. So you have to add this plus the email whom you want to send this email. I would recommend you guys add your email, my email, Vivek's email, and email addresses of your digital producers. So for Western Motorsports, we exactly did the same. My emails, service emails, and service is managing this account. Joey, digital producer, and Levi, digital producers. So everybody would have been receiving this email for the quick campaign states. So all the instructions provided, you guys just need to set it for each of your account so that you can get a quick email like this, and within just single click you will have complete view about how an account is performing.
And also we can create a separate folder for particular AdWords performance, and it will directly come into that daily basis. Is it?
No. This is only for email. It
No,
doesn't allow. You mean a folder for
filter.
all accounts script?
Yeah, into a mail section, into Gmail also we create the folder, a specific folder. So if
Vivek,
Oh yes.
label.
You. Yeah. I think you're talking about filter and label.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyone can set up the label so that it comes into a folder. All you have to do is just use some pattern of the common subject line, something like this. Use this create filter option. Subject must contain this, and you guys can create a filter and then label it so that it comes anywhere with a proper label. And all you can do is daily you can go to that folder and can quickly check the numbers.
Great.
So yeah, this is really very good. It's a really quick way to check. The original script had only last 30 days number, but I updated it and added all those data in that we need yesterday, this week, last 7 days, this month, last month. Unfortunately, last 90 days is not available. It's not supported by AdWords script, as well as value by cost is also not being supported.
Yeah, Ashok,
Yeah.
can we add other columns such as impression share or click share?
Certainly. And for that, you have to go to AdWords report script tab, AdWords script report types. In fact, it is AdWords API report type. You have to first check whether that column is supported by AdWords or not. So yes, this one is the correct Google official article. So check if your column, for example, this one is campaign performance script. So you should go to campaign performance, and then here under campaign performance report, go inside this and check whether your attribute is available or not. I think share, impression share. Yeah, active view impression share. Yeah, this is supported. So active view impression share. This is the metric you would need to use in your script. So right now it has been just built up for a common metrics that we need. We haven't utilized detailed metrics. I would recommend avoid them because otherwise your script would be complex, as well as your numbers will be pretty lengthy. You can just quickly check how your account is doing, and then definitely can open AdWords and can check more deeper metrics.
So
I spent.
can we add the custom value as well?
What do you mean?
I mean to say, if it is not directly supported the ROS cost divided by conversion, so we create the custom and then update it?
I
Will
don't
it?
think so, because this is API driven script. So only those columns would be populated which are supported by API. I also didn't find like value by cost, and I tried even without that being available here. I tried executing it, but it was thrown error and didn't run it.
Okay.
Actually, I spent an hour yesterday, but really, you know, got a great idea about the script. Script is something, even though programming, little bit of knowledge of programming is needed, but we can certainly utilize it in a lot of operations. This one is really very helpful. By the way, this script isn't from AdWords available. script or reports. Instead, I actually found it from an external user, and probably I have provided a link somewhere, I'm not sure, but do we have something for that? Street. Shopify. Okay, I think it makes sense digging in. But this script, the one we are seeing, it is not available in official Google support script tab. They have provided a lot of adverse script example that you can use, a adverse script ready to execute template, but none of that has provided this script. This one I found from external user, but they offer a lot of scripts, especially related to, there we go, under samples for campaign performance, but everything would come up is a spreadsheet, and that you would need to open. So definitely, that's an aided operations. This one is a lot quicker. It's just, open your email and you have a 2-second idea, in 2 or 3 seconds, get an idea about how your campaign or account is performing. All right, so
can you share that script in our mail so we can?
Yeah, it's already there.
Okay,
in PPC document, as well as in our Google Ads Process 2019. Go to the docs and files, and under adverse script sections, it has been provided with complete instructions. Do not forget adding email addresses of myself, Vivek, yourself, and digital producers. Deploy it one by one into your account. Will hardly going to take you, I think, 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, because it is already tested in working condition. So you have to just add the script, schedule its frequency, and that's it. Next day, you will be start getting campaign emails, campaign number emails. Anyone having any question, comment, suggestion here?
The only thing, how many emails we are going to receive? Just only per account, or it's only per account plus one per period? I mean, one for 7 days, one for last day, and etc.
You're going to receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails. One email per period, but all will come from the same script.
Okay. Do you know if the script is possible just to put all together in one email? I say that because, if we are going to receive one per period plus any account, maybe each day we are going to receive, for example, in my case, probably 30 emails that's only related with reports,
Actually, I found Gmail's, this email trailing option much easier than trying to dig into script and making it into just email. Yes, I actually tried tweaking the script a little bit so that we can have all these table into just one email body, but I wasn't successful. I couldn't find out all those key thing needed in order to adjust that strategy. But later on I realized that Gmail made it much easier. Even though you are receiving 6 emails, but it all comes into just one trailing, because the subject is this. Each day with this subject, you're going to receive 6 emails. But if you use your Gmail account like how I use, you can easily click here and can make it view all 6 email is a one single email. As simple as that.
Okay.
How many of you guys use this kind of Gmail configuration?
Yeah, we actually use. So
Yeah,
whenever
yes.
we get the mail and someone else will be replying or responding on the mail, we get on trailing mails. So
Correct.
yep.
Yeah, I think it's a default option. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
this makes it much easier.
Yes.
Yep. But if you find any, yeah, feel free to when you get time, feel free to dig and see if that is possible. We can actually adjust this script. But right now, I literally found it difficult to adjust. Great. So next item in our agenda, which is uh, more related to something new we would like to introduce in our PPC roster: real-time email retargeting, MailChimp retargeting, and complete email marketing solutions. So these are actually three things, but all these three services, new services in other words, correlated each other in a lot deeper way. They are related to each other. So we'll talk about all three one by one, and we'll see how we can actually insert it or at least recommend it to our clients and try to get them increase their spend, their management fee with us. So real-time email marketing via AdRoll SendRoll platform. How many of you know AdRoll SendRoll platform?
No,
Central,
no,
Central, I know.
Okay. Others know about SendRoll?
no.
Okay. AdRoll, I know AdRoll is the platform we know. Most of us know AdRoll. AdRoll is a tool which offers display retargeting, uh, banner retargeting, plus new acquisitions as well, along with Facebook and Instagram, banner advertising. Those three services AdRoll offers. But AdRoll introduced SendRoll. I think 1 or 2 years ago, they introduced SendRoll to automatically send email uh, to the users who have visited your website, browsed your product, given you their email address via like newsletter subscription event or something, but did not purchase. So it is exactly like someone visited your website, he subscribed your email uh, newsletter. Now that guy is browsing the website, he has seen few products, but he didn't purchase. Now AdRoll's pixel will capture that email event. AdRoll's pixel will capture that email address and would automatically trigger a promotional email to that email address automatically.
Uh, so Ashok, for that we would require some either it is some micro conversions need to be completed, and that basis they can track that email ID, or based on the browser history they can found out the email ID by itself. So how does this exactly works?
So their pixel actually utilize that email event tracking. So
Okay.
once a pixel has been implemented, for example, in Pink Lily, most of e-commerce businesses have newsletters requirement, right? So when someone would come on Pink Lily, for example, now they allow email subscription somewhere. So something like get 20%. So yeah, this a user need to add his name and email addresses. So when he will add these email addresses and subscribes, somewhere in the backend there'll be an event trigger when people add something In the email body, you can check that. Here we go. This input ID, email class, form input, type email. This event is most common across the website when website requests users to submit their email addresses. This one is a email subscription. Other one is when customer create their account while checkout.
Is it
Imagine
an
like,
event one, Ashok?
go ahead.
Is it like an event?
Yeah,
Event
it's a
based test?
pixel, correct. It's a event based pixel reading.
Okay.
Adroll has made some changes in their pixel who can automatically read events like this. This one is the event in newsletter subscriptions. There's one more email event, and that is on contact form as well. Third email event that triggers on a website commonly is when users goes to check out and create a registration account. So there also, this is the third event that triggers on the website. It could be multiple email event, and Adroll's pixel is capable to capture that email, bucket it into their audience, and when you run this enroll campaign in your Adroll, they will automatically trigger email, and in that email body, Sendroll is capable to add those product recommendations which that user has seen on your website.
Ashok, I have one question here.
Yeah.
There are two codes in there if you see. One says input, okay.
Mm-hmm,
The other one says button primary. So it's just a question. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, Even if the person who enters the email gets
mm-hmm.
added to the list, or they have to click on the event. So is the box itself is an event, or there has to be a submit button?
No, they have to submit it.
Okay.
This one is just the initial code. It will trigger when they will submit it.
Okay. So recently I have been to a website. Unfortunately, I did not click on submit, but
Mm-hmm.
I started receiving emails. I need to check which platform it is.
Okay, but normally this is just the field. Someone would enter, it will not pop up here, right? For example, my email ID. Until you execute it, my email address won't go to this website.
Okay.
So Adroll will only record my email addresses when subscription will be clicked. And this, the next step from this event will be somewhere here under placeholder, my email ID would come.
Okay.
So they would read email address in the placeholder, that means my email ID. And if now I given it, I got the discount. Now I'm not, I'm actually browsing. Pink Lily has seen some of the dresses. Here I have to suppose purchase some dresses. I browse these three one by one, and somehow I got an urgent work. I couldn't purchase this, and I went up. Now send roll with the proper interval that you manually set in your campaign. They will trigger, the email to my email ID, having email body, this three product, which I have browsed three product in that email body. And after
So-
kind of an hour or so, if I'm browsing my email inbox, I can actually see that email here.
So it's like the Gmail ads.
No, it's not display ads. It's email, retargeting email.
It
Newsletter.
don't work like the same the automate function. So normally whatever website is doing, if someone has subscribed or if someone have left the purchase between the transactions, so they immediately get that mail. So isn't it that works like the same way automate function or something like that? Is it?
It is exactly like email marketing. The only difference is here it will happen in real time, and normally email marketing happens based on our like schedule, like once in a week or once in a month. But this is more real time.
Oh, I got you. You know who use very good that is Amazon. Amazon has that technology. You subscribe and automatically you start to receive deals and offers. Yeah. Also, for example, GoDaddy has something similar. For example, GoDaddy when you start to for example, purchase a domain and you don't finish the
Oh,
order.
wow. This is excellent point, Gonzalo. Thank you so much for bringing this.
For
I
example,
also noticed the same thing. I would browse something on Amazon, but somehow I would see the same product coming into my email inbox. I don't know how.
well, I think for two things. One, because you sign up the account, and another one is for by the cookies, I think. And
Yeah, either Amazon is having their own system build up, like someone submits, browsing their email address is there, and whatever they are browsing, they can immediately trigger a custom email, or they might be a customer of SendRoll.
yeah, yeah, correct. And as I told you, for example, GoDaddy, when you try to purchase, for example, a domain or server, if you don't finish the checkout, they start to send like, hey, remember you have in the basket 2 products, or please finish the process, or take this discount and get this deal, or where else. Yeah, they use. Yeah, I got how does it work. The only thing, because in this document you include MailChimp, AdRoll, and I think another one. The
MailChimp.
3 of them work in the same way or not?
No. MailChimp is different.
Okay.
Email retargeting, real-time email retargeting is only possible via SendRoll. This is actually you recording through Pixel the email event of users, and then you are triggering, custom product email to that person who browse your website.
Okay.
Ashok, I would have to go. Ashok, I would have to go to another meeting.
Sure.
Hello.
I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording this
Hello.
meeting. Can you hear me?
Just for quick thing. If we are going to launch this, isn't it going to duplicate the same thing what we are already implemented on Magnolia or Pink Lily, or most of the clients already do? So if someone have broken the payment, conversion cycles, so immediately they get the mails.
Yeah, it depends on your frequency as well. The frequency you set up to trigger that email. You probably want to wait for 1 hour or so. So if their payment is broken, then there are ways like you can exclude such kind of audiences who at least entered certain steps of the conversion purchase, or else even if your payment is broken, you would still want that person come back and purchase, right? There could be some exceptions out there for sure, but there are ways to exclude audiences whom you don't want to trigger. And one way to do it really well is, I think, let's wait for 1 hour. Someone browsing your website, don't trigger email just in 5-10 minute office visit. Maybe after 1 hour or 2 hour, trigger an email.
Ashok, I read an article about the email retargeting. So, as Gonzalo shared the example of Amazon, they usually give you like 3 to 4 hours of time.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Real time, it doesn't mean that it should happen in just immediate minute.
Yeah.
But at least even 3-4 hour or one day, it's a far more better than you doing email marketing every week or every month.
Yeah, automated is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they got. Hey, how you doing?
Very well. How are you?
Wait, can you mute yourself or go out of this call? Okay, perfect. So another great feature is SendRoll allows connecting with your client's existing email marketing platform like MailChimp, or there are a lot of email marketing platforms. MailChimp is most common. So SendRoll allows syncing with MailChimp and the audience that your client has already built up and created into MailChimp. Even you can pull up the email template that your client might be already using in MailChimp. You can easily pull that in SendRoll. But what is the best feature is SendRoll will not overlap with your MailChimp audiences. SendRoll will not going to reduce your existing email marketing's performance. Studies has shown, or some of at least early bird users who have used this feature have said that it has actually increased their overall revenue from email marketing as well as this real-time retargeting. So that is the best feature. We have tried this in UniBeauty, I think 1 year ago or so, but it was really for a short period because we soon shut down AdRoll and completely started focusing on AdWords. For some reasons, we couldn't test it fully. But if you read this article whose link has been provided here, it has explained it really well, how this functions, how we can use it for our clients' benefit. All the Spain, go ahead.
I have a question for that services, for example, AdRoll. The client, when is going to pay? They going to pay for each send or for each subscriber, or how?
Yeah, it works so based on payment happens when they will open your email.
Oh, okay. So, for example, for example, you have 10 subscribers and those subscribers never open the email. For our client, it's not a cost or not?
Well, I think the bidding model, I think it could be CPM. So cost per million impressions for SendRoll would going to be open rate, cost per million open rate. That is what I remember. Or it could be CPC model. We need to check it a little bit again. But it could be CPC model as well. If someone open your email and click anywhere on your email content, then only SendRoll will going to charge.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I used it 1-2 years ago, so there is certainly convenient options available. That's why we have tried it for UniBeauty.
Okay.
Okay, read about this. But what we really need is we actually need to check whom we can recommend this in our existing roster, in our existing client roster. For that, I have created a separate tab here. Added PPC client, who is managing that, what is their current budget, and what is their CT fee. All you have to do is check if the results of an account is good or bad. If results of an account is good, we really have a very good chance to convince client start this. So once you found that good bad, check if they are doing email marketing email marketing at the moment or not. As I said, MailChimp connections with SendRoll is a good option. We would like to always connect SendRoll with whichever email marketing platform our client is using, for example, MailChimp, for a proper performance, for really maximizing revenue. So check that if they are doing email marketing or not and what platform are they using. Then think about whether we can recommend this service to that client or not. Does it sound good until here?
Yeah.
And how do we check if the client is doing already email marketing with MailChimp?
This is a question to you guys yourself. How you guys check this?
Google Analytics.
Correct.
Okay.
Google Analytics. Dig into Google Analytics. Check if you are getting revenue from email marketing. If yes, then open probably client dossier. Check even kickoff now. Check client overview sheet, or even directly speak to DP and ask them which platform are they using. For platform like MailChimp, I think in analytics itself you can know like which platform they are using. Doing email marketing using MailChimp is the best scenario for you. You'll be having a most likely chances of seeing good return from SendRoll. But if they are using any other email marketing service, I think SendRoll allows connecting with multiple platforms for email marketing.
Okay.
Great. Next is the MailChimp retargeting. Now this is actually a new features MailChimp started offering. That means any client who is doing email marketing but are not doing Google ads or social media ads like on a Facebook or Instagram, those client can now easily use MailChimp to run their display ads over Google Display Network and social media ads or Facebook and Instagram. This feature is actually that one. It's not like real-time email marketing. It's just offering retargeting via MailChimp. And not just retargeting, but you can also do new user acquisitions using Google Display, Facebook, and Instagram network. Now this one is easier thing and most likely applicable to clients who are not doing PPC but doing email marketing and whom we can pitch to try to do Google Display, Facebook, and Instagram using easier options, MailChimp retargeting. So once again, the very next step you guys will be seeing is, can we recommend MailChimp retargeting? You might probably find some scenario, something like, say for example, you have been struggling with PPC results. PPC results is bad, but client is doing email marketing using MailChimp. Now, MailChimp says that a lot of their clients have seen success by using their MailChimp retargeting options. So there we can probably spend some budget to MailChimp retargeting options. And definitely for that, we would need additional management fee. For MailChimp retargeting, it's not expensive, it's easier. Only 450 additional fee for 5 hours we can start with for the one-time setup, $1,080 to start MailChimp retargeting. So be open, check where we can recommend this. It could be with the account where the performance is not good, but email marketing is driving brilliant performance. That's where we can actually hit it. Also, if you have worst scenario like client cannot increase your management fee or setup fee, but you are really struggling with performance and you are concerned with retention rate, shut down everything and utilize that budget and whatever management fee client is paying in these options. Email retargeting. Does this make sense to everyone?
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. Last one is complete email marketing and a banner retargeting solution. So we have spoken two services. Last one is combined along with the real email marketing solutions. So this is a full service email marketing, wherein our email marketing team, which at the moment is not any official team, I think just one or two resource is handling email marketing for our rare clients, one to clients, I'm not sure. Right now, there is no email marketing team. However, if we are able to get in any clients who is hiring our complete email marketing plus banner retargeting solutions, we might have a new team there who would take care of email marketing part, and we would be handling banner retargeting part via MailChimp. So MailChimp will be using, email marketing team will take care of email marketing using MailChimp, and you guys will be running banner ads over Google Display Network, Facebook, and Instagram using MailChimp retargeting feature. And if needed, you can also use Central's features to to do real-time email retargeting. So this is the complete solution. Right now, this is least possible for our clients, but we are speaking with sales team if they can bring in something like this. I think the most possible one is this. And that's where I would like to be a little bit aggressive, finding out real opportunities to offer this service. If client agrees, definitely we'll ask them for separate management fee and a setup fee. That means it will going to add up into your CT total revenue management. So you will be having chances of earning $25 mini speed bonus in case clients subscribe this, as well as higher drop pay if your revenue exceeds your best salary.
Also, Ashok, I think another option to know if it's a good feature or not for our client is ask to the DP if they can ask to the client if they have some activity, because for example, I have a client, Alan Curtis. They have a huge email list, but they don't use it. And we discovered that because in our last meeting with the client, I asked to the client if they have an email list to use, and they say yes, we have a huge email list. And I say, okay, let's do something. Because if you have a huge list, that list has a good value, I think.
Excellent. Yeah, that's the right way to push client through DP. Utilizing as much option as possible to really maximize chances of revenue. I'm into Ellen Curtis account, trying to know, because for Ellen Curtis we are doing AdWords and Bing ads, and it is a successful account. Client is happy with performance. So I would hear somewhere, where is Ellen Curtis? I would definitely add good. And now we should check if they are doing email marketing or not. So here is analytics, type in some terms, find out. So Ecton software email. This is definitely email marketing, because normally, the source in Medium name would appear like this. Look at how successful they are with email marketing since last 1 year or so. Look into the conversion rate. So 0.08%, it's not a good conversion rate from email marketing, because normally email marketing is successful channel. It's a traditional channel, but hugely successful. Other channels also having decent, if not really good, decent conversion rate. So they are offering email marketing, but they are using different software. So you would write here something like yes, but not using MailChimp. That's okay. They are using, what is they are using? Act on software. What is this? Act on software. Marketing automation software and lead generation platform. Okay, this is definitely email marketing software. So we need to further check whether SendRoll support this or not. Even if they do not support, that's fine. You can go ahead without connecting with email marketing, but you will have to probably manually get audience list that they are using in their email marketing from client, and you will have to upload it manually into SendRoll. That's the only difference. Otherwise, if you are connecting two platforms together, SendRoll with MailChimp, or any other, then they'll automatically sync with each other. Next is, can we recommend real-time email retargeting? Yes. This is the ideal scenario I see for Ellen Curtis, and I don't think they are doing ad roll. Now here you should also, Gonzalo, since you are managing it, try to have an idea about or observe how successful are we with retargeting. Maybe you can check in analytics. How successful are we with PPC retargeting? If we are really successful, getting good chunk of revenue, then you really have very good chances of seeing success from real-time email retargeting. Next assignment, once you find out that yes, we can recommend this, speak to DP and tell him or her that we would like to do this. Can you speak to client? Now it would be on a DP to convince this to client. Or one other thing you can do, if you're participating into client calls or any client call is coming, you can speak about this to client directly. And if they approve, then it's a win for us. We can go ahead. All the scope has been mentioned. It's very simple. We'll be just signing up for add role, send role, install the pixel, and connect with their email marketing platform if available, or else upload the existing email audience list. We will set up email template and we will just launch the campaign. All right, so that's how you guys should check. So take some time, read about this, and then fill this spreadsheet one by one. It won't take much time. It will be real quick enough. Once you fill this spreadsheet, right now you should just fill this spreadsheet. So that's the priority at the moment. Fill the spreadsheet, and I and Vivek will also be jumping in and helping you guys, speaking with digital producers on how likely can we recommend these and can get approval from client. So prioritize this as well. Fill this spreadsheet. Check how this works, and yeah, that way we can proceed with this. All right.